local from Olympia. He's also a stepfather. I'm not sure how he became one, but I don't know if it's the same way I became a stepmother. Give some love to Ruben Kerson.
All right, keep it going for Amanda and all the other comics you've seen tonight. Where'd everybody go? Really? All right. Well, a little bit of house cleaning I didn't hear happen earlier. When you throw away a glass bottle, you don't have to scream bonsai and throw it. You can reach in and set it. All right, a little bit about myself. I'm bald by choice on the sides. This is my favorite time of year because it's so hot, I get to go out dressed like a dad, which I am. But, button shirt, cargo shorts, and my wife's just like, button short, cargo shorts, really? It's like, this is the only time of year I can run around looking like a first grader on picture day, and it's okay. I love this show title, Almost Woke. It's a very good title. I think it kind of describes our political climate. I think it describes our country, and it definitely describes me, okay? Because I get really close sometimes, but I'm really deep into my job, and I can't get too crazy. And my boss has actually come out and said, hey, man, I'm on your Facebook. I check it out all the time. And I'm just like, all right, well, I guess I'll tone it down a little bit, but that's real. Who cares? But I really do like to talk about politics. But I'm lazy, so it's tough. Because even if you find someone who agrees with you, if you don't know as much as they know or what they want to talk about, you're a fucking idiot. All right? They'll get all upset. It's like 2 seconds ago you agreed and now you don't. And it's like, what the hell? And I'm losing friends left and right here because I disagree with them. And right now I'm very upset because of the Supreme Court, that we might get another one that's very conservative, and Roe versus Wade is in jeopardy, and I'm all about women's rights. I think women have a right to choose, all right? There you go, see? Exactly, I'm all about women's rights, and I hate babies. This had nothing to do with tonight's show, okay? I'm just saying. That's all fucked up. Okay, a little bit about myself. Actually, a little bit about you. Clap if you guys love relationships. Okay, it's cool. All right, that's a better response than I get from most. And there's only a couple clear defined couples in here tonight, and they all responded appropriately. But just in case you were wondering, relationships are awesome as long as they end on time. My first marriage was 13 years. It was supposed to be a summer fling. Took a wrong turn in September there or something. I was married to a 5-foot Vietnamese woman, crazy little woman. Apparently I liked it then, but whatever. She had me suckered. She had me thinking it had nothing to do with bringing home my own paycheck. She had me on an allowance. Grown-ass man on a $20 a week allowance. That shit's embarrassing. Yeah, the only thing you can do is to be obedient and do your honeydews list and get extra money out of Target whenever you fucking can, okay? So that's what I was doing, right? And I was hitting all the ends. I got that. I'll go there. I'll return that for you. I'll take care of that. I got caught. Come back home and she's like, hey, did you get extra money out of Target? I said, that was fast. All right, yeah. She's like, what do you need that I haven't bought for you? And I was like, wow, I'm a grown-ass man. I need money in my pocket. I might want some socks or shoes or something. She's like, you need new socks or shoes? All right, I got your number. She came back the next day with a JCPenney's gift card. Have you ever tried to buy a lap dance with a gift card? Shit is embarrassing. That ended abruptly. It was all my fault, to be honest. I couldn't get along with her boyfriend. To be honest with you, I didn't even try. I was kind of a dick about it, really. You're here again? What? No, but we did get two beautiful kids out of it. Okay, I got one beautiful kid and one other kid. Since then, I've remarried. I have a beautiful wife. This time, I went Mexican. Yes, and that was a much better choice. We get along great most of the time. But to be honest with you, we do fight. Because if you're in a relationship, that's what relationships do. You fight. Okay, and she has to control my life. Her opinion is way more valuable than mine all the fucking time. All right, so she's bitching at me about peeing in the shower. Okay. It's such a universal truth that I know everyone pees in the shower, okay? And she's all like, and I'm telling her, I said, calm down, everyone pees in the shower. She's like, when they're taking a shower. Okay, well, you might be onto something there. Just rinse it, it's fine. She's also a fingernail clipper Nazi. I put the fingernail clippers in the drawer by the sink. That is not where the fingernail clippers go. The fingernail clippers go in the little basket above the toilet. If you didn't know that, you're a fucking monster. So she is lecturing me, which just seems to be an eternity, okay? And I'm a grown-ass man. I can feel the rage going through my body. I can only take it so long, and I fucking want to punch a wall, but I'm too lazy. I don't want to fix a wall. The kids aren't always home, so I can't yell at them, right? But I gotta do something. So here's what I do. I go downstairs, through the front room, over to the fireplace, and above the fireplace on the mantle is her mother's ashes. And I pick that shit up. I'm like, this is your goddamn fault right here. And there's like a tooth in there rattling or something. I can hear it going. Yes. All right, let's move on. In case you were wondering about my ethnicity, let me tell you about myself. I'm Greek, Mexican, and black. Damn, okay. Yeah. They don't have that box on employment applications, by the way. Most of the time, they don't even have Mexican. All right, so I like to say it in that order because most people don't expect the Greek. So I say the Greek part first. If I have to tell them the black man I'm black, that shit don't count. Especially in gym class. So I default to Mexican. Which almost works, except I don't speak Spanish. I don't know why that's so funny, fuckers. You don't speak Spanish? You look so Los Lobos, motherfucker. Yes. Yeah, it gets ugly at Mexican restaurants, too, because they're just like, whatever you fucking say when they come over to your table, and it's like, let's just get to the part where you look at me like I'm stupid, and I fucking order my fucking Corona, because that's what I do to try to compensate. See, I got Corona and tequila. I'm half. Just bring me my goddamn food, right? But it's funny because when I was growing up, I went to a private school, and let me start that over. Okay, when I was growing up, I spoke a little bit of Spanish, but it was just house Spanish. Okay, I didn't know I was speaking a house dialect. Okay, and what I was hearing. It was mostly food. That's what I was talking about, was food, right? I was hearing the word tortilla, and we were having tortillas, and that's what I heard, okay? It was a tortilla, and that's what I thought it was, and then I went to private school, and this little white rich kid who was getting taught Spanish in like fucking 3rd grade by his parents, he came over for a party, and then he spent the night, and then, when you have tortillas in their house all the time, you eat them with everything. I'm like, hey, you hungry? You want a peanut butter and jelly tortilla? He's like, what? Come on, I'll show you. I'm just thinking he doesn't know, right? Break out the little Reese's bag. He looks at it. Oh, he's like, oh, you mean tortilla. Then we proceeded to have a Spanish lesson in my house. And he's just like, see, it's tortilla, tortilla. Say it with me, dummy. Tortilla. And I was like, Mom! Go talk to my mom, and she's like, hey, he's right. It is tortilla. We were gonna tell you sooner, but you're a little stupid. Yes. So, I grew up in Bremerton, Washington, and I grew up in a retirement community, basically. So there was no kids around. I was lonely as fuck. I was the youngest of 8, but the next one closest to me was 7 years older. And you don't want to play with the little kid, right? He's way old, he wants to get laid. I'm all like wanting to play with blocks and shit. Okay, so that didn't work out. But I was like Bobby Hill. When the mailman came, I would go outside, take all the old people their mail. I would go to their house. I would play cribbage with them. I'd be like, how are you doing today, Mr. Rosar? Oh, it's a good day. Oh, you made cookies. That's nice. And I would come back the next day like clockwork. And I would hang out with all these old people. But then sometimes I get really lonely, right? And I'd be begging my brother, hey, play with me. Come on, play with me. And he'd be like, all right, you want to play? You want to play 52 card pickup? You guys don't know what 52 card pickup is? All right, just in case you don't, it's where your asshole sibling throws a deck of cards on the floor and you gotta pick them up. Okay, so he'd be like, you wanna play 52 card pickup? I'm like, no. A couple hours later, I'd be like, uh-huh. I'm like, okay, I'll play. It's like, all right, here you go. I'd be crying and picking them up. This sucks, my life sucks. And then I put him back, he's like, you wanna play again? I'd be like, all right, that's all we got time for tonight. That's my time. Hope you have fun.
Keep going for Ruben. Thank you, Ruben. That was awesome.